Hey there, and welcome back to Modded Monster Train. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having an acceptable one. I actually got the COVID booster today, and it has been tough. Not the worst. I actually think the second shot was a lot worse for me in general because that one gave me a killer migraine that put me down. This one has been, pretty rough. Not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but still, I don't know. It's in between, right? It's like in between the first shot and the second shot. I got Moderna if that provides any like valuable insight into that. And so it's been interesting. I've been weak-kneed. I actually had to, for the first time in a very long time, skip the gym for a day. So I'm going to have to double up on another day this week in order to bring myself back to balance. But regardless, I shall persevere, as we all shall. So, anyway, hopefully you're all doing well. If you didn't know, you probably qualify for the booster shot if you've gotten the second dose within the last 6 months or so. I got mine in May. Or no, rather, I got mine in May, so it's been 6 months for me, which is kind of the threshold for getting a re-up, and ultimately I got an extra shot today. Basically, everyone qualifies if you're in the United States anyway. It's entirely possible that the qualifications are different elsewhere or that you maybe don't have enough shots to go around. Hopefully, everyone gets their dose. But anyway, that's enough about that. More talking than I normally do in Ye Old Modded series, but I figure since it's what I'm recording first today, it's where I'll talk about it. So, we are doing the clan crossover series with Arcadian and Sweetkin. This is a 4-run series, so kind of short. Does it really count as a series? No, I don't know, whatever. And we just finished the absolutely accursed. Ugh. Where was it? We were Exile, Arcadian, Default, Sweetkin. Or I think I even ran Delivery because I was really convinced it would do something. And it was fine. I mean, with the echo path, you can kind of, or rather, not the echo, the ephemeral path of Galacopy, you can kind of send those cards, and they essentially are free removes, right? Because they're free and they consume. So it's not bad, but this would sound good, really. But the problem is that it doesn't do anything, and the rest of the clans don't do anything, so it was a struggle. Anyway, now we're moving on to the opposite. So we are default Sweetkin with Arcadian. And I've quickly realized that Analog is a terrible card when paired with a clan it doesn't recognize because it defaults to Gravity. And I think Gravity's pretty bad, all things considered, especially when you apply it like this. It doesn't do anything, right? It just kind of makes them go down. It's nice to have movement like that, sure, but at the same time, it just doesn't add enough value. It's tough. So, regardless, I shall be doing a pattern shift because it's basically the same offensively as Analog and goes away on its own and maybe does something more productive overall because I can move people before they hit me and things like that. So, Rosette should be better in general than any of the Arcadian champions because Rosette has the Brute Path, does something, and has some other ones that are okay. I think Rosette is weaker than Sally by a fair margin here, but it's okay. I mean, Sally rather, is just better Primordium, so whatever, it's fine. Anyway, I think that's enough as much I need to say about that. I don't even really want to talk about the last episode. We are on a 0-win streak after that nonsense. We lost twice in a row, and it was a tragedy. It was, let's see, Cadre talked about it in a comment in one of my earlier videos, and they specifically called out Exile Arcadian with Sweetkin as the worst of the 4, and oh boy howdy do I agree with that. It was absolutely abysmal. Glaucopy doesn't do anything is the problem. It doesn't solve any problem, it doesn't answer anything, it's just a utility champion. Even Disciple does something. If you land Wardmaster, you can use it for some value. I don't know. Anyway, that's as much as I need to say there. Let's go ahead and dig in. As always, though, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And hell yeah, let's hope for an actual win here. Ugh. This is set up right, yeah? Default Sweetkin with pattern shift. Yeah, alright, cool, let's go. There's that load screen again. Oh, all right, we're good. Okay, so we are default Sweetkin, default Arcadian against Daze Talos, Spell Shield Fell, and Patient Seraph, with Sourling, Wax Pinion, and Dine Dash. Dine Dash is pretty incredible. With this showing, I feel really strong. This card blasts. You give this a minus. You give this all the stuff from your temples, right? Except Spell Chain. If you leave in any purge copies, they also come back to your hand and can be a problem if you can't play them. So you want to basically give it a plus 30. You can give it a 10 in piercing, a minus 2. Really good. Happy to have one copy of it. Wax Pinion is probably the best Arcadian starting card, and Sourling is fine. We will have to answer Patient somehow, so maybe Endless Morsel or something would be good. I would take that if we're shown Crabcake Endless in front. Let's vaguely look ahead. Let's see, the Steel Shop is with the Arcadian banner. This is such a non-choice, right? Now, fortunately, I do have Rosette, so depending on what we're shown, Rosette could be a consumed unit, so an eaten unit or a non-eaten unit, we'll have to see. We have a second Sweetkin banner on ring 3 with the Steel Shop. A pretty split ring 4 that's kind of low value, right? You've got banner, boons, and the Hellvent versus removals, Horde, Pyre Remains. That removal side is probably better, unless I desperately need a unit. We'll have to see. And then the last question is really where are my late temples? I have one on ring 7. Alright, cool. No problems. Alright, let's click on stuff, see what we get. Okay, this is an interesting dilemma. Do I value plus 40 pyre health from precious plating more than rationing scales? It's interesting because a starting rationing scales is actually really good. I can do things with Pattern Shift and Wax Pinion disrespectfully, right? I can irreverently send problematic units up to the top, get them killed, and then I just heal it back next turn. This is actually probably pretty good. I'm going to take the rationing scales. I think I get more than 40 health of value out of this in a big way. And I start by getting 10. So really the difference is 30 health overall with the possibility to stockpile Pyre HP for the late game, or rationing scales, which is just 50 forever, but I can kind of disrespect. This rationing scales is potentially enough early game value to play aggressively, which I like. Host and Nurturer. Interesting. So Nurturer is actually extremely good in this clan combo, right? Because I can Wax Pinion things into an absolutely hypermassive top floor. Yeah, this is a really good Rosette. We'll go with that for sure. And I feel pretty strong with that, right? Take the boons. Yeah, I'll take money here. I think it's fine. We'll see how strong we actually are at the end of this combat. We have a unit draft. See, I can just take this, right? Anything I pattern shift away is fine. I don't have pings, and it is clergies, so it's somewhat scary, but I don't know how much I care. Oh, right, I do have a ping. I have the best ping. True. So I want to stack things on top. So we're just going to super ping enemies, right? I'll take the hospitality on top. I could put in this Sourling. It just gets eaten though, so it's kind of pointless. The other question is, do I Wax Pinion one of these and trade 9 right now? Probably, honestly. Yeah, totally. We just totally disrespect here. It's actually okay. I'll take the hospitality. I think it's better. I'll trade off that sap. Like, oh no, I took 9 there. As long as we don't die to the boss, and I don't think we will, we should be okay. Train Steward comes up top. For sure. Yes. I don't get to play the Dine and Dash, but it's actually fine, right? Yeah, there's no issue with that. Okay. Alright, so here's the deal. I can actually super stack the floor up. Or I think I'm going to ping middle here to kill 1, and then Wax Pinion 1 up. Trade to 7 to make sure I don't lose next turn. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put Sourling in front of top. It saves a lot of life here, even though I take the 4, no problem. I'm going to dine and dash. Yeah, I'm going to dine and dash away the units, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to dine and dash 1, and then we'll see if we draw wax pinions, basically, is what it comes down to. Is that correct? Debatable. I don't know. If I dine and dash the boss, he hits me, what, 6 times? Just pattern shift away a dude, no problem. We'll pattern shift away the other one, no problem. Sure, actually, it's fine. I'll just trade all this pyre health, take the hospitality in front of top. Yeah, I'm just trading a ton of pyre health, but I don't care. Yeah, and we dine and dash this man and we win. Cool. Works for me. Yeah, all I had to do is not die. That's the only requirement there. And so I took 35 damage, which is scary. This is 35 damage I would not have been able to realistically take with Precious Plating, right? That would have been very... it would be way too aggro. Just way too aggro. No crab cake, sadly. We see Punish, which is just worse, dine and dash. Begrudging Patron. No, I don't think so. Sourling. This is interesting. I was listening to or reading Exis 4000, the person who created Sweetkin. He made a comment on, I think, what was it, 2 episodes ago in this series where we had, I believe it was Disciple, and it was interesting because it kept being described as like he kept thinking, it seems like he thought there was some kind of a strategy that I wasn't doing. Like I put myself in a bad situation and was punished for it. And I've been thinking about that a little bit. Like, should I be am I undervaluing some of these cards? I don't think so. It's tough. Am I undervaluing stuff like Begrudging Patron? Is the sap line actually busted and I don't realize it? It's tough. I think this card would be fine if it were 1 cost, right? But at 2 cost, now I can't take it here. I have Dine and Dash. I need to be able to play it. There's no guarantee I see something good on ring 3. I think I skipped that. I might be undervaluing some random stuff though, and I should maybe respect a little more. I'm not sure. Synchronicity is abysmal. I don't want it. It's like the worst thing in the game. And then Pyromancy Ward is potentially interesting. I think the reality is I want to just hyperstack floors. So I'm going to take Ember Wave for a second ping because Dine and Dash is hard to play right now. And I'm going to have to skip it periodically at 2 cost. So we'll take Ember Wave here for the second ping. Fate Behemoth, Pyretato, and Shimmer Snail. It's pretty decent, actually. So if I hyperstack a floor, then Shimmer Snail becomes absolutely incredible, right? Yeah, because Enchant Grant Quick. Yeah, I'll take Shimmer Snail. You play him top, then you put Rosette behind, and then you ascend everything else onto the floor. Cool. I think it's doable. That helps. That's good. So I now would not mind units that ascend themselves onto the floor. So Gala Lizard might be okay. What would this Merchant of Steel offer me realistically? Some plus 25s? I don't have a good Endless hit, I don't think. No, not like you can put Endless on Shimmer Snail and then play him again if I'm overstacking. Merchant of Magic. What could it show me for Dine and Dash that I would put on it? I don't think anything, actually. It could show me Holdover Wax Pinion, which I think I might actually click, right? I see another Steel Shop, which I do like, because I do want to put some plus 25s on this snail. He needs to take hits. So I think I will go to the Sweetkin banner here and just kind of ascend stuff on the floor. I don't mind taking one thing that... yeah, okay. That goes on behind. Let's see, Permafrost? It's not terrible. Sorbarus. He's expensive. Shimmer Snail is expensive. I'm sure you see the issue here. Dine and Dash is also expensive. Thing is, Sorbarus is actually pretty decent. Lock enemies on the floor. Problem is we don't do a ton of damage, and I would rather them ascend up, maybe. Pyratato, he has the stats I want. 30-30 is fine, right? I mean, that's pretty decent at this stage of the game. 1v1s, most ring 2 dudes. But I don't think it's this either. That's tough. Well, what could this have shown me, right? Spice Cook, right? Of course, would have been great. You like seeing that, dude. What else could there have been? I don't know. It's hard to say. I might have taken Teamaid for finally's sake, but I'm not sure. That's actually a difficult question. I don't know what they could have shown me that I would have taken here. We'll skip that. I don't think it's right. Take a -1. You could just -1/-1 dine and dash, but I think that's a cop-out. I might go to the Merchant of Magic on ring 3, maybe. We'll see what they show me here. Is permafrost? I don't think so. -1 into what? It's tough. I normally would want a -1 pattern shift here, with the exception that it's consume. So investing in this is not ideal. I wish it weren't consume, honestly, but that is an argument I have had with Chrono on multiple occasions, and I've always lost. Let's see, Ember Wave, huh? I could toss this a +25, I think, or rather a +10. It's not bad. Do 25 damage? Yeah, I'll toss that in. I'm going to reroll for the holdover here. Yeah, actually, holdover on, where is it? Wax Pinion. This lets me ascend anything I want whenever I want. I can either send enemies to the pyre to trade against rationing scales, or I can send my dudes to the top floor. Yes, good. Another +10. I could take a removal, but I'm going to sit on this cash here. Do I feel strong enough to go to 25 shards? Absolutely not. No way. Plus, the relics aren't that impressive in this clan. For what I'm doing anyway. The super floor. Yeah. This is funny because this might be the best nurturer line I can imagine. Right? A clan with a conveniently accessed move ally to top floor, coupled with the thing that wants the floor overstacked. It looks pretty good. I was looking for a good nurturer run when I was playing Rosette earlier, so I think this is fine. See, I don't need another +10. This -1 doesn't do anything right now. I could remove. I thought about it. I don't think so. We'll move on. Hey, look, all that life is now back. Thanks, rationing scales. Extremely cool. Spikes. I mean, I could just take this. It's just pyre health, right? I don't care. Yeah, okay. I don't think this kills me, so whatever. Kind of weird, right? Kind of weird. So I have to nail Rosette. And I'm going to desync the conduit here. Because I can always dine and dash the next one. Or just send it, right? And just send it all the way up, it's fine. And then I dine and dash for gold. Cool. Yeah, fine. Let's see, I do want to play Train Steward and get this floor stacking pretty hard. That's good. It's also a third hit, which I appreciate. And I dine and dash the 5-2 here. Sure. I'll just play it if I can. Yeah, we still trade even or up in all cases. Yeah, we're trading up on the spikes, which is nice. I'm going to ping the conduit here, which is nice. And then I'm going to ascend. Actually, I'm going to ascend a train steward into the top floor. Looks pretty decent. And I'm just going to take 30s into the boss here. I'll ascend to the clergyman out next turn, for sure. Well, I think putting another train steward on my floor is actually better, right? Like, look at these stats. They're not impressive for the late game, but for the early game, this is solid. I'm gonna dine and dash the boss again. Just 30 ping every turn, really good, huh? Who knew? It doesn't matter if I ascend this, right? It just does not. Sure, cool. It's a good floor. It's a good looking floor, all things considered. Now, if those units were better than train stewards, sign me up. See, empowering care. I think I've only ever seen this once before. Plus 10 health to a friendly unit and heal it for 10. This is interesting. It's like, this is just a better Cycle of Life, right? It's a 2 cost, it's an uncommon. It's what Cycle of Life probably should have been. I'm going to take Crab Cake, though, I think. Right? If I see Endless, I can just put it on a lower floor and ascend it up every turn. It gives me better options at my steel shops. It's always Crab Cake here, yeah, for sure. Flashfire, Flash Feather, Ember Wave, number 2. I don't think so. Flashfire's okay. It's a good card that does damage, but it's expensive. And if I'm going to take upgrades into a ping or something, it's going to be Dine and Dash, so... You could take this, but my deck is way too costly at this point. Yeah, so we skip here. Good, and 75 gold for free, essentially. Let's see, Steel Shop got a little more attractive there. I already saw the holdover, so that Magic Shop is also less attractive. And the Pyre remains, I don't know, it contradicts the rationing scales a little bit, and then I convert it into money. So I get a little bit of cash from this. Or I can go look at a steel shop and take some upgrades. I think I'll do that. I will do that. Let's see what we're shown. Quick, a plus 25. We want to put that into the man who's going to be eating hits. I'm going to need to solve patience somehow, and overstacking a floor is not looking great for that. -2 into my Dine and Dash. Absolutely. 10 and piercing into my Dine and Dash. Absolutely. Look at this card. Look how good this card is. I mean, 35 shards, but you couldn't stop me from doing that. This thing is so powerful. 40 piercing damage for free every turn that just appears in my hand. Unbelievable. Wow, cool. Plus 25 is going to Snail, of course. He is the scariest one. Quick. No. All right, let's check the banner now. Teammate. Teammate. Wait a second. How does this interact with melee weakness on Patient? When does Patient move? I have no idea how this interacts. Hear me out. You know what I'm thinking about, right? I'm thinking about Patient moves to my floor and applies melee weakness. That happens after resolve triggers, right? If this interacts positively with melee weakness on Patient, then we're in the clear, because I can take just normal hits. It's the melee weakness hits that are concerning. Interesting. Is this enough? Does this work? The only time this really... What I'm thinking is put this inside of Snail. Right? Give the Snail an infusion like that. Right? And then on resolve, he removes negative status effects on him. This also opposes Ember Drain, right? I mean, it doesn't list melee weakness, but it says negative status effects. So I think it has to include melee weakness if that's how it's actually implemented. I'm going to try this. It's actually pretty good, huh? I think, anyway. It's too bad this doesn't give any stats. If this was something like plus 25 health or plus 20 health with this ability, I'd feel really good about it. The alternative is I just give him Sorberis for a flat plus 40 health, which is, you know, takes him to 105. That's pretty solid, right? That is pretty good, as it were. He eats a lot of rounds at 105 life. So really, this is a toughie. This is a toughie. I'm pretty confident, and someone in a comment can reply if they have tried this and know how this interacts. I'm pretty confident that resolve triggers before patient applies melee weakness. I think patient's melee weakness is technically a turn start effect, so I think that it would only work on the turns where he applies melee weakness, leaves the floor, and then we clear the whole floor automatically, right? Like, we kill everyone with quick, so yeah. It's interesting. I think I actually go for Sorberis here. 40 health, just flat. You know, a plus 30 health infusion is never quite that impressive, but a plus 40 health infusion, well, you've got my attention now. It's a little, the numbers are getting to the point where, okay, that's probably really good. It's tough. I don't think I see, I don't know, there's no backlines in this clan, right? I may actually go to that Arcadian banner, right? And find what, though? I need to find anything that's better than Train Steward. Units. What do you have? Let's see. So, Gala Lizard is still bad. He kills himself. We don't love that. Embermite does 2 damage, and I don't need this Ember. Cindershell, I technically think Cindershell is better than a Train Steward, right? Fortune Teller, I would take this, but it sends itself, right? I'm going to be setting up top. That's bad. The gravity is not good. Let's see. Morsowl. What is this thing? What are the rares? Of course the rares, right? Owl, sure. Newtons would be really good, I think. One space, play them, they copy themselves, and then I stick them behind. That would be probably the best unit. I have never seen Newtons in my entire series with Arcadian, but that would be good. Let's see, what else could I reasonably do? On the Sweetkin side, basically nothing. Right. Basically nothing. Yeah, there's nothing I could do here. Okay, so there's really no great options for offense. So really the best option they could show me is advanced prototype Train Steward, right? Do I leave my Train Stewards in just as beacons for stats? I think I do, honestly. They're probably really good. They actually are real. They're better than a hospitality here, unbelievably. So that's weird. Okay, so I may not see a backline, is what this is really telling me. So I should answer, how do I not lose my front lines? How do I win this run if I don't find a good scaling backline, though? We just take Dine and Dash. Maybe they show me an X5 Dine and Dash, and then I never take draw, and I just do 200 piercing damage every turn. Does Sorberis even win on his own? No, he doesn't, but his buffs might. I think it is Sorberis here, actually. And I think we actually don't do it yet, because technically it's better to not. I'm going to re-roll just in case there is an Endless here. It's not Solid Stone, gross. Impervious. How in the world... What if you give Impervious to, like, Brain Steward and stick it on a lower floor to bait Patient Seraph? Is that good? I don't think so. I'm going to give the other plus 25 to the Snail, by the way. That's a really good set of hits there for him. Impervious Train Steward. Technically, you dodge sweep from the Divinity with this. Really curious. This is the thing I may be undervaluing as well, the Impervious. But at the same time, I just don't think so, right? Let's look at the Caverns now. What you got? Purge a unit, get an upgraded version later. This could be a lot of things, right? It could be revenge. It could be the revenge trigger. This is a toughie, because if I could get this on Shimmer Snail, I feel really good about that. He's the one who wants it. But I don't think that's ever happening. Purge a spell, get an upgraded version later. This could be reserve, gain pyre health. which is kind of free money. It could also be just get money. That makes it free. Or it could be spreading. Spreading Dine and Dash. I think giving away Dine and Dash here is throwing, by the way. Spreading Wax Pinion, maybe? Maybe they show me Drop Cage, and this run gets real simple. Spreading Pattern Shift. Not terrible, actually. Purge a unit. Could purge Sorberis, see what it gives me for him. He could get Endless. Purge Crab Cake, actually. You could see Endless, you could see something. I don't need him for this combat. I have 190 HP on the front line. Yeah, sure, I'll give you Crab Cake. Give me Endless on him. Come back with a better Crab Cake, please. Alright, that was low impact, I suppose. I was going to weigh how strong I felt there based on what they gave me, but they gave me nothing. It's a removal on a card I would have been happy to play. There's no removals next floor in terms of shops, so I'm going to spend 60 gold here, and I'm going to kick a Hospitality, because Train Stewards are actually a really important part of my boss solution right now. So we'll move on from here. I think we definitely beat Talos. I'm not really concerned. I have a ton of HP. I have Quick on my entire floor. We should beat Talos. It really, you know what sucks? I wish I could do this, and then... Yeah, I wish I could do this and have, like, an Awoken unit. Like Animus of Will or Shattered Shell or insert whatever here. Right? That's what I wish. Do I just kill the boss if I spam Dine and Dash on her? I think so, right? I think so. Now, quick question. If I go to Pyre Remains next floor, then technically I want to stay as high on Pyre health as possible. Because then that converts into money. Right? Thanks to rationing scales, that's the thing I have. Do I have to look at this Arcadian banner? I might. And if they show me a Hellvent, what do I Hellvent? I mean, Dine and Dash. 2 of these solves backlines for the whole run. Okay, actually, we'll probably go right then. Look at the Arcadian banner. So in that case, I don't care. I'm just going to send units to my Pyre. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to hold it over and just chill. It may be weird why I'm doing this, but I can send them later for more value, and it's fine. Let's send a Train Steward, please. I'm going to Hospitality, our friend. Ember Wave, right. I'll take a ping on the bottom. The nice thing is they go to 1 damage. They kind of don't matter. Sending them up for 5 damage is pointless, I think. Like, I'm just gonna... If I ping this 45, I think we're gold. Could take sap into another unit here, it's fine. Sure, yeah, cool. Cool, no problems. Let's see. I should just send Sourling up. There's no reason not to, right? He just... Oh. Weird, right? He gets eaten and kills the clergyman. That's always weird to see. Let's see, mid-floor is clear. Let's just deal with bottom floor. Let's see. I freely can take hospitalities here. No problems. I only need to do 1 damage. Our damage sucks, by the way. Like, really bad. But it's okay. I need to bring Train Steward up. Let's see, 6, and then ping, 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 good. I think we kill the conduit here. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. I think we easily get through this thanks entirely to just having an obscene amount of stats coming out per turn. I do want to avoid this damage. This damage being the Forged Disciple. So I think I will just take... Yeah, we just ping that with Magnetic Friend. I can easily take Hospitality. We have so many stats. It's the HP that's really going to help here, right? That's the thing. Yeah, it's the HP that really gets it. I hope there's a payout for this, man. I really do. Yeah, I really hope that there is a payout for all this stuff. I don't really need the Ascend. I mean, I guess they show me Sorberis. That is an extra big set of stats here, so sure, why not, actually. I'll hold it over. It's fine. Cool. I mean, we don't take any damage here, which is nice. Yeah, Sorberis, get on my floor, bud. Hell yeah. We're just gonna kill the Protector here. Look how good this Dine and Dash is. I think this is enough raw stats to win. Oh, yeah, I mean, we take 48. When you have this many things soaking up nurture value, it's perfectly fine. This is a lot of stats to just have on a floor, right? That's a ton of stats to have on a floor. Cool. Show me, I don't know, Minerva Owl. Wax Wing. Rocket Speed. Oh, we just give our Pyre quick, and then I can ascend things there. We could fight till the last one drops, but I don't think we're going to be able to cheese this run with that. We don't do enough damage fast enough to outpace bosses. Although I could... God, it's kind of gross. I could Wax Pinion a floating boss to top floor and then just 1v1 punch it. If it were not patient, I might consider this cheese, but I think it's going to be Rocket Speed here. This is pretty cool. You give our Pyre quick, and then I just send units to the top and they die. It's a free round. Waxwing is interesting. It's Arcadian, which means it's going to kill itself. And it needs relocate triggers, which I don't have, because I want to just hyper stack my top floor. And its infusion is a relocate trigger, which I don't need. So we'll take Rocket Speed here and be fine with it. I'm going to click Cinder Shell, actually, unironically. It is technically better than a Train Steward. Yeah, get in here, bud. Let's go. Great, they showed me a unit that I'm happy to take. I don't care about space at all. Interestingly, though, I kind of do, right? I have to keep... Shimmer Snail has to be played on top because it's immobile. Yeah, interesting. Which means I have to play other stuff on other floors if I draw them first. It's tricky. The draw priority actually hurts a little bit there. Space doesn't really help with that, though. Because what? I play Rosette and Cinder Shell up top. That's 4 space used. Even with space take, I only have 6. That's 2. I couldn't even play the snail. So we don't bother. I would take Ember if I had missed Dine and Dash -2, but really I don't care. The only thing Ember does is it lets me play our big snail with some other stuff. But I'm going to take draw. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Now, we did see a good unit. I'm pretty happy with that. We see a good unit, so I should take removals here, I think. I could just dupe Dine and Dash. This card will hard carry for a very long time. It is a, what is this? A 15 shard dupe. It's really strong. Having 2 of those in my deck is kind of busted. I should do that. I don't want to remove Train Stewards either. Yeah, I'm going to go right. This dupe is huge. That's in the Arcadian banner. I was really hoping you'd show me Newton's game. I'm not going to lie. Gala Lizard is sad. Yeah, we'll just say it's sad. Strike, apply Ember Boost. What do? Ember Boost into Cinder Shell? I don't think that's strong enough. It's, what, an extra 2 attack a turn? You may as well self-infuse. I might not self-infuse. I might just actually put a Train Steward infusion into it. This clan really suffers from good infusions. There just are none. There are none of them. I don't want these units. Damn, alright. Shame. Alright, give me the Nurturer. War attack? Absolutely. Stats, please, stats. Dupe, Dine and Dash. This is the 15 shard take you really want. And I sit. I don't take the infusion on Sorberis here, or rather on Snail. We're at 50. I don't need to go to 75. Get a ton of money out of that. We were at a big number. I think we absolutely send conduits here, right? I have 2 of these hyper powerful Dine and Dashes. I kill the front line. Like, look at this. Upgraded clipped conduit. Would be a shame if I had a piercing spell to kill you. right? Yeah, so we actually just kill this whole floor. That's pretty strong, I think. So I'm going to play Rosette top. I'm going to play Cinder Shell bottom, I suppose. And Train Steward middle. I could have maybe done the other order here. I don't know. It's tough. It's a difficult decision. I have to... I don't know. Alright, so first things first. I think I... Okay, here's the deal. Snail comes in up top. He's important. I have to do this. I ping using Dine and Dash the back two here, which gives me a turn on my shell. My shell, who did not gain Ember, who did not gain attack last turn. Now show me the goods. We're going to pattern shift him and hopefully he hits... Alright, he didn't. It's fine. Kill the conduit. Don't care about the healer. Just blast that dude. I'll take the... Oh no, I'm losing. Oh man. I'm going to keep my man alive. I need him to tank for me. Please show me a good card. Alright, cool. Cinder Shell now gets on my floor. Actually, we just send everything, right? Yeah. Ascend the whole floor. Ascend the squad, as it were. Oh my god, this enemy's gonna clap me. I do no damage. Off. I hit it for 80 and we let these floors collect, I think. I wasn't able to pull together this stuff fast enough, I don't think. I maybe did need Ember. Or I don't know, it's tough because I didn't draw the snail fast enough was the problem. So I think I do need to either remove or infuse Sorberis fast. Oh, it's Heaven Seal. Right. So this guy actually just claps me. He hits me 6 times and I die. Right. I felt so confident in this. Yeah, I picked Heaven Seal and I got an upgraded big man, huh? God damn it. God damn it. Ugh. Okay. Alright, round 2. I disrespected that combat. I disrespected how much HP I had. Sorry for all the cursing, by the way. It's very frustrating to me to lose like that. I underestimated how strong I was. I felt much stronger than I am. And this is something that takes forever to learn. I'm not, I'm okay with the restart there. It's fine. This is one of those things that I have a very good read on for all the base clans, where I know exactly how strong I feel at a given point. So I know if something like Heaven Seal is suicide or not. What I should have recognized here, and in hindsight it makes a lot of sense, is that Dine and Dash is very strong and will kill enemies, but the problem with it is that it does not address the issue of an upgraded heavy, right? This doesn't kill an upgraded heavy, and my ramp is very slow. So here's the issue, and here's what I should do instead. Recognizing my strength, you can still take the Heaven Steel from this position, but you have to accept that I need Sorberis on a floor, right? I have to play Sorberis here. So what you do actually is you play Rosette on the bottom. Yeah, I know it's gonna look weird. It's fine. We'll kill this whole floor as before, and then we put Sorbaris in front. Okay. Now, what this means is enemies cannot ascend on me. Right? That is the important detail. We play the snail up top, right? So I can actually just ignore most of these dudes. I'm going to play the rocket speed at this point as well, because I can afford it now since I didn't take Ember Drain last turn. True. So our Pyre has quick. And I can actually whittle away at this front dude here. Right, I have no problems with it. I just ping out these dudes. Like, the haste doesn't matter because he can't ascend, right? He gets rooted. So he is stuck. Cool. And we just kind of work our way through anything that actually does damage here until we see our ascend cards, right? This is the correct way of approaching this. Super correct to do it this way. So, yeah, this was very dumb of me to, like, not answer this question. Right, so we kill the big Clipped Guardian here. Thanks to Sorbaris. It turns out this unit is nuts. I can double ascend and construct the top floor of Destiny here, but I actually think it's wrong. So what we do first is I want to play the ascend onto units that don't threaten me to clean up this floor. I'm going to dine and dash the front dude here, which kills 2. Cool. Now, I could actually ascend out the squad and then use the other dine and dash and kill the front guy. Problem with that, is it really a problem? It lets these guardians collect on top floor, but I can whittle at them with Sorbaris. Actually, I will. I'm going to evac the squad here, I think, and get the scaling going on top. In which case, I think I would like the Sourlings up top, potentially, just to soak. Yeah. So you do Sourling on top floor. Or I could just send up the Train Stewards this turn. No, I don't think so. Maybe, actually. Maybe. It's kind of a tricky situation to be in. What's the better choice? I think I want to start the scaling on top, but if the only difference here is it scales the snail in addition. I think I do send them up. I want the Rosette in front anyway. Or rather, Sorbaris, then Rosette, then Train Stewards. So we'll do... Let's kill the front man. We finally get through the big dude, and then I'm going to ascend in order Sorbaris and Rosette. Evac them. And I'm going to pattern shift the tank. That's the worst hit here, but it's okay. Because he ascends in the wrong order, right? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now I Cinder Shell on bottom, and I ascend this man in. And I ascend a Train Steward in. And I put another Train Steward middle. We kill the front 2. I think I can do better if I ping out the front 2. The 31 actually gets wasted on this conduit because the snail does not get quick. So I do better. I do 31 more if I ping that man. Or I can just do 40 more and ping this dude in here. Sure. Take hospitality on the front man. Sure, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, I definitely want to Ember Wave the conduit here. I don't want to deal with that. I want to take those turns. I would like to Wax Pinion in another Train Steward. We're going to... Let's see. 48 coming in. We're not doing a lot of damage here, but it's acceptable. If I'm scared of the boss... I'm not really scared of the boss. I'm just going to punch the boss then. I think that's correct. and I'll take hospitality on floors or units rather that are fine with it. So the front, dude. Yeah, so we navigate this combat now, and I should have just recognized this is really it. We send up the last train steward. I don't want that curse. 7-floor limit looks pretty decent. We clear this whole floor, take nothing. We just keep dine and dashing the boss. I sourling, send it to the top floor. Oh, but he can't move. Oh, I've ruined myself. I take a curse for that. It's cool. We get through it. Alright, I just needed to recognize that Sorberus was a critical component of not dying to Heaven's Seal here. I would have accepted the damage if it didn't kill me, but I did not think. I just flat out did not think. Sink? Did not think. It's okay, we learned these. All for faulty loader. Sure, actually, it's fine. Work shift. Heal 20 and push the target to the back. Let me think about this for a moment. I do want to heal Snail. I don't want to... Does immobile prevent push and pull? Can't move between floors or change position on this floor. So this is just a heal. Heal for 20. You know what? I need to heal my dude. So I think I'm going to take this. Work shift? Yeah, okay, fine. I need to heal him. Vigor Ward. 5 to friendly units, 5 to friendly units who relocate to this floor. That's just, what, 5 to everything, basically? For 2 Ember. It's not bad. Technically, it's... No, it's 5 to everything. Yeah. Or I could take Palm Reading. I'm going to take Palm Reading. This card's busted. I want busted cards here. What do I get today? I get Extinguish, deal 40 damage to the front enemy unit. Well... That doesn't work because crab cake is eaten. So hold on to it, man. Also, his art is broken here. That's weird. I didn't realize that would happen. Huh. I have no clue what's happening there. Well, hold on to it, friend. Hold on to it. Okay. Fine. Now what? I want to make cards cheaper. Removals are good too. Merchant of Trinkets is fine. Let's see, so my floor currently is looking like... What? Maybe I leave Sorberus on the floor and we just create super enemy floors. I don't think that's right. It's so hard to actually assemble my floors with that many banner units. Merchant of Magic is just -1s into... Honestly, Work Shift, the card I just picked up, because I want to play that a lot. I think I'm going to go right, take the removals, the money, and the Merchant of Trinkets here. Oh, worth noting, the left is technically 60 gold because the 20 pyre remains. So they're kind of even in terms of pyre health and rather money. I want the removals. I want to kick out some more hospitalities. Let's see, so my floor is looking like Cinder Shell, Rosette, 1, 2, Snail, 3, 3, so I can then play all 4 train stewards there. And the only reason it didn't work is because Sorberus. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll go to the right then. Yes. Removals, we'll decide. Trinkets. Pyrestone housing. Interesting. Pyre Wall. Pyre Wall is even better here than usual because of a lot of reasons. It's at 15 health that I actually keep, which is pretty good. I could take Pyrestone housing for another plus 25 on the Snail. You think I'm kidding. I have to survive. Friggin' patient. How am I doing that? Spell Chain. Could Spell Chain Wax Pinion. Go for unbelievable remove ping. Or not a ping, unbelievable lift, right? You just assemble the floor immediately, pretty much. Man, show me drop cage. I'm gonna re-roll for it, actually. I think if they show me drop cage, I win. Show it to me, please. Ah, curses. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Okay, so with this all in mind, I need to remove what? Our floor is gonna look like Nurturer, Snail, Cinder Shell, which is 3. And then I play all 4 train stewards. All four. So I'm keeping the train stewards in, basically, and we're kicking 2 hospitalities here. The pattern shifts are pseudo wax pinions, right? So you don't draw wax pinion early enough, you're not screwed. You can maybe send it on a pattern shift and hope for the best. Yeah, cool. Am I gonna do something stupid again with where I need Sorberus's ability? I don't think so. I need his 40 health. I don't have to make this decision now. I could do it on ring 7 and stay at 50. 50 in the ring 5 is pretty respectful. I'm gonna buy a removal, by the way. Guild marker is hilarious here. Hammered chest plates is kind of desperate. Alright, we're gonna purge a hospitality here, I'm pretty confident. Yeah, alright, we'll get rid of 1. Okay. Now, do I take this and go to 75? 75 is a comfy number for ring 5. It's under the 80 threshold, which is the scary number. It does invite some further upgrades, though. We get harvesters, it's a problem. If I don't do this, I'm forced to hold on to Sorberus for another, 2 floors. I think that's okay. I think it's okay. We're just gonna chill on this for now. Stay at 50, take the infusion on ring 7 to go to 75, and then what? A 10 in piercing, or like the 10 shop here to go to 85. Or maybe I take the 15 to go to 90, and then I take the money at the end, maybe. We'll have to see. It's either money or a 10 banger here, and like we'll see. We have the options. We're not screwed. We're gonna chill. This is interesting to me. Yeah, so Crystal Cloak does not scare me. Does Spikes scare me? It's Harvesters. It maybe should. I have Quick. I have these big things. I think we're fine. I don't know. This is tough. It's hard to read strength here. These magnetic cards are just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, so what if I wax pinion the overcharge tank here? He eats 60 on the first hit and has 3 days, so he never gets attacked. That's kind of a weird thing I had not considered. I think I do play... It's interesting. I think I do play Rosette Cindershell middle. Is that correct, though? I think you maybe actually send this tank up to the top, right? You just send him up. The spikes obviously hurts, but I kind of don't care. Because remember, we have the power of rationing scales. And I'm almost certainly going to the steel shop with removals on the next floor. There's no way I go to the Hellvent. I do not need a third of these Dine and Dashes. Maybe later I will decide to get a third one because it's such a good card, but not for now. So I don't care. What does this look like if I send him up? I actually think it's just fine to do it. Yeah, I mean, we take 42. That turns out to be a very scary number, actually. Let's see, we'll just Dine and Dash numbers down, right? Pick 8. Sure, it's fine. I should probably save my Ember. I'm going to play Rosette and Cindershell middle, and then play Rocket Speed here. And I will Train Steward bottom to kill 1. I don't think so. I could move one of these dudes. I don't think so. Okay, what are we doing here now? I have seen a lot of good drafts. Is Sorberus important? No, he's not as important as the snail. The snail is more important here. I have to play him on top because I cannot ascend him in because of Wax Pinion. Right. Okay. I would like to start by evacuating Rosette here. Start scaling on top. I will take Dine and Dash for money. I'm not worried about this Sycophant. It's going to get popped by Rosette next turn. I'm going to pop the 9-2, I believe. Well, I can play the Sourling and it dies, huh? Actually, it super does. Cool. Now I don't have to take the spikes on the top floor. I'm going to pop the Quill Marksman, and we'll go from there. Okay. Cool. Very cool. We're shown the Ember Wave. I want to evac Cinder Shell here. He has to go up top. I need him scaling. True. Work Shift. I don't think I play that here. I come really close to just killing this 100 damage. We're like 5 off, dang. I will double ping here. The plus 20 takes him to 45, or rather, it's 10 armor, 10 life. So he has 25 life, so he dies to a ping next turn. Cool. We'll just work on the bottom floor now. I'm going to send Pattern Shift on the middle dude. It doesn't matter, right? I'll take the heal into... Sure, Cinder Shell can get his 4 HP back. Go team. Fine. I think we're okay. Bottom floor looks a little scary. Let's play Palm Reading first. Pattern Shifts. I don't think I want those. I'm going to kill on top floor. My floor is not assembled yet. I need to get Train Stewards in there. We are clear on top. I'm going to Dine and Dash the tank away in front of that floor on middle. Take a +3 into Snail Friend. And I can freely Pattern Shift the front tank there. Doesn't matter if he ends up there. If he goes to the Pyre, I don't really care that much. Because reasons. Palm Reading. I want the Train Steward. I do not want the Deadweight. Pattern Shift kind of pointless. Well, my next turn actually Sorberis is more important, so I'll actually kick that Train Steward. We'll just discard all these 4. Sure. Train Steward on the floor. I want to kill this front dude, though, so he's going to die. I'll put... Train Steward bottom? And HP on the snail, I think. Sure. Cool. Yeah, any damage I take the spikes, kind of whatever. Right, so this floor, I could send Sorberis to eat the stealth rounds, but I think that's wrong. I have plenty of HP on top, so I want Sorberis coming in. Let's go, bud. And I'm sending him to the top floor. And I'm killing... I can do... What is this? I should have played this first. Ember Wave would have been 15 more damage. Right now it's 10, 40, 90. I want to stop damage coming in, so we're just going to kill everything. The front dude doesn't change damage incoming, so we just ping middle dude then. Fine. A lot of spikes taken there. Unfortunately, it's fine. Take the palm reading. Why not? Units are pointless next turn. Pattern shift is pointless next turn. Sure. I will put a train steward on that floor, I believe. Get in there, bud. I have no qualms killing this tank like that, so I'm just going to take pings into the boss. And I will work shift my friend in front who cannot move. Awesome. Good. I think we have enough stats to get through this. Yeah, we do. We just take 140. Good lord. It's a lot of stats on the floor, though, right? These train stewards are 2140s. I have a 20 heal here. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to mess with the ordering here. We'll just leave it like it is. It's fine. Cool. We get through this. 7 free rounds. And then we fight. It's interesting. I think this strategy with Rosette on Nurturer is really good to align the floors here, but our units are just trash. I'm using Train Stewards. A Tempered Talisman, by the way. It makes Dine and Dash better. Hell yeah. Sign me up. Hell yeah. Get in here, bud. Alright, what do we get? Full Course. Snakification is a click here. Veil of Reality, no. Full Course, no. I already have Quick to the Floor. I want to kill units. Good. Overward is bad. I'm setting up top. Dilation is, I don't know, more HP. Do I require more HP? No. I don't care about the space here, though. I don't think I'm going to have enough Ember to burn like that. And Rewind? No. I don't want those cards back right now. Alright, we get our man. Heaven's Gift Crab Cake. Extinguish deals 60 with Quick. Well, okay. Welcome to the team, Crab Cake, I suppose. He's back. Does he have his art back now? Where is he? Did I miss him? Oh, what? Crab Cake currently has Rosette's art. That cannot be correct. Crab Cake has become something else entirely. He is breaking the game. Alright. Dupe, Pyre Remains, Forgotten Boons? Hell no, I want the removals and the steel shop and all of this good stuff. Crab Cake is currently a deadweight. What is happening here? What in the world? Okay. Let's see, I need to remove Hospitality for sure. Get rid of all of those, finally. Train Stewards are too important. Work Shift is too important. I get rid of a Sourling now. This Crab Cake is tweaking my brain. I see this art and I go, remove deadweight, absolutely, but no. Show me a multi-strike, please. A large stone. I could just give Cinder Shell stats. I do want to give him some stats. I don't need him to have Quick. A plus 25 is probably fine. I want him to be small so I can slot him in on random floors, right? You know, you get the weirdness where you have everything drawn. Crab Cake, stop doing it to me, man. You get the weirdness where you have the Snail second, right? So you have Cinder Shell, so I need to put Rosette in front of Cinder Shell on middle. So I think you need HP here, is what I'm coming down on. Cool. Large, no. No large. Crab Cake, stop. I might remove him just for that. Oh my god, Endless Crab Cake? I mean, it's healing. I should do it? Okay. He's back to being a deadweight. Okay, now, that does mean a lot of things. I'm going to remove a pattern shift, I think. The Train Stewards are unironically important, and Sourling can do silly things to the Divinity, I suppose. If I ever get to play him. Weird. Am I really playing all these Train Stewards? If I don't see Advanced Prototype, these Train Stewards die on turn 1, by the way. How do I answer that? I'm going to look at the caverns is how I'm going to answer it. For the greater good. Does that answer it? Now, wait a second. Isn't for the greater good just a significantly better version of Train Steward? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, you've got my attention now. For the greater good. I summon units that are better than Train Stewards, so now I want to remove Train Stewards. And my plan is to ascend Crab Cake every turn? Okay, alright, we're talking now. Get rid of a Train Steward finally. Okay, alright, I'm on board with this. I think we muscle through Fell. I don't lose here, right? So don't take the money in the middle because shards scare me. Don't make the boss stronger. Do I win? That's a great question. I didn't see multi-strike. I have endless crab cake for survivability now. Okay. I think we're alright. We'll have a ton of HP if nothing else. What does Logbook say about Nurturer 3 again? I don't even remember. It's just 612. Man, there's not even a payout, right? If this were a base game champion, it would be 248 at least. Look at Penumbra. Look at Glutton. 4,915. Look at these payouts, right? These payouts are huge. Another great example. Where are you at? Reaper Prince. 10, 20, 40. It literally doubles, right? Like, it happens everywhere. Like, you can see it on Eternal Flame, dude. 15, 30, 60. You get this. It's very noticeably you double, 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 right? 15 to 30 to 60 is pretty typical. If you scale linearly like this, your unit falls off a cliff, sadly. Like, 12 HP, this thing barely out-sustains the Divinity. We're probably going to lose. I haven't gotten a run to the Divinity that looked like this, though, so we're going to tunnel the steel shops. I would like to make the Cinder Shell multi-strike now, and then maybe dupe it as a good line for backline. Right, quick multi. I then heal it periodically. I think we can pull this off. Let's move on Unfell. I don't think I spent my cash here. We're fine, I think. If I see a multi-strike, I think we're okay. Alright, what do we get? Snail turn 1. Sorry, Sorbearus, not today, friend. I do get the big pings, though, huh? I could, if I'm really scared, I could just be blasting Fell. But I think I actually need to kill the statue first. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I do. Palm reading first. Let's see. Crab cake out, please. I need to get Cinder Shell on the floor. Okay. Let's see. 43 is an interesting number here, huh? I think I just leak this entire Sycophant wave, right? I think I'm going to have to double ping this Reflector at some point, but for now I'm just going to take 80-something into Fell and work on that. If I pattern shift Cinder Shell bottom, does he die? No, so we gamble it. Hey, and when he goes top, it looks even better. Sweet. Cool. For the greater good, play him on top floor. Yeah, Clergyman is like the worst one, but it's fine. I'm going to ascend Crab Cake now. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have an Ember Wave. Deal with the backline there. I think I will double ping this dude. He has 50-something now. I'll ping him once more next turn. We actually kill everything on top, which is kind of shocking. Oh, it's because of the melee weakness, right? I'm just going to send the Sourling on that floor, too. Just get it, man. You just eat. Yeah, because if she goes top, we actually body her, right? Yeah, we dine and dash here, so she gets the -1 now. Haha. I ascend Crab Cake again. I play Rocket Speed. Well, we're giving all this armor to the Clergyman? That's bizarre. He's going to tank for us, and I'm just super okay with that. Let's see, kill this big Sycophant, actually. It's good. We send... Yeah, we send the Sycophant up top. That's... I did the math in my head. If it went top, we kill it, so the eat still goes into Fell. If he goes Pyre Room, he dies too quick. If he goes bottom, I deal with him later. That's a good chomp into Fell. That hurts her relentless strength pretty significantly. We keep playing Wax Pinion up top. Create your own tank, pretty much. Interesting. I ascend. Yeah. I ascend the Sycophant down there, for sure, because it just dies. It kills that. think I need to work on this Clipped Guardian, right? This thing's gonna clap me. True. True. And I put Train Steward on the bottom, and I send him wherever he goes. If he goes middle, he dies, fine. If he goes top, also fine. Take 7. Oh, no, I don't, because quick, right, of course. I planned for this. Okay. Not looking good. I think I will put Sorberis on the floor to prevent this stuff from breaking out, right? Yeah. Yes. So I need to play Ember Wave first. Where is this going? I think we play it up. Good. We kill the Clipped Guardian. I need to ascend in Sorberis here. Sure, we lose the crab cake. It's okay, I think. We play for the greater good every time here. What do we get? Spikes? Sure, dudes. Why not? It could have been worse. Snakification here. Honestly, just send one of these units on middle floor, I think. I don't want to give the armor to Fel. Yeah, we'll kill that heavy. And I'll actually just ascend the marksman up top. He does do 9, but I don't really care. Yeah, I do not really care. Who's our first hitter? 5 damage and then 19, so we do 24. I can punch in like 34 extra in the back by doing it that way. It didn't really matter. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. How do I win? Palm reading. Get rid of dead weights. I need to play another for the greater good. Get rid of pattern shift. I no longer require Ember Wave. Just get rid of these cards. I need to redraw. I'm drawing 5. So Crab Cake for the greater good are the top 2. If I discard 4, there are 4 in the deck. Okay, so we leave Ember Wave in. I want these 3. If I discard 3 out of 8... Ah, but I'm putting a holdover on top. Right, so we can discard Ember Wave. Yes. Right. The holdover comes into play. Yes, top floor is fine. Yes, I will actually... What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put one more on, which I would prefer to be the for the greater good. So Train Stewards go away. Cool. So these pings just go into Fel. Does anyone need a heal? Not presently. Cool. Cool, actually. So we're just going to blast Fel. Fine. And I do want to hold over Wax Pinion, I suppose. Yes, 5 cards in the deck. Right, this should not force a redraw. I may as well get the Train Steward killed. I don't want to redraw him. Sure, get him, bud. Okay. Oh, I'm drawing 6. I'm an idiot. It doesn't matter. What do we get? Clip Shaman? Sure. Crab Cake is no longer playable on the floor. Okay. Yeah, I can't even ascend him in if I wanted to. So we just kind of sit on this, I think. Does this win? Do we get there? Is this enough in stats? I mean, it actually super bodies her. Wow. Wow, actually. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't for this to be this powerful, right? I didn't expect this to be... Huh. Alright. Hell yeah. Fel didn't stand a chance, apparently. They show me a multi-strike for our Cinder Shell. This looks pretty good. I would like Drop Cage, if the game would be so kind. Oh man, Chronomancy. Units played, gain quick. That's funny. Back of the line, 4 cost. My deck is too expensive. Although doing 153 damage, it's funny. It's green because of the Temper Talisman. It only does 150. Meanwhile, Tuning Fork is here. Tuning Fork deals 15 for 0. Isn't this card just absolutely excellent? More damage is good. I could give it I don't know, a plus 30, and it suddenly deals 150. Yeah, I'm going to take Tuning Fork. This card's excellent. And now I must take Ember because I need to play cards, as it turns out. You could take Draw, but I think it is always Ember here. Yeah. Maybe I'll regret that, but I think that's correct. Steel Shop. Okay, remove train stewards. They can go now. Actually, Sourling. If I go to exactly 100, then Sourling technically lives around. It's true. Multi-strike. Cinder Shell is now online. Okay. Alright, feeling good. Take the payout on Nurturer. Is host ever correct? Apply sap 2. Does this destroy the divinity? I'm thinking about this. I mean, this is slow. It's 1 sap growth per turn. It does beat the divinity, though. I mean, the truth is, though, I'm going to dupe the Cinder Shell. Right? I'm going to dupe Cinder Shell, and I no longer really care about Train Steward. Yeah, I don't need to worry about the divinity. I think we answer it with Nurturer 3, actually. And I want the +6 attack. This is more important to me. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're fine. Divinity's not the scary one. It's this patient over here. Okay, Spell Chain is fun. I could Spell Chain for the greater good. It's not bad, actually. Sorbarus, you did a great job, bud. I need 130 life on my snail, though. Absolutely. Alright. Good. Now, I was hoping for a +30. We don't see it. Instead, we get Spell Chain. What do you use Spell Chain here? Wax Pinion? No, Wax Pinion is just for the... Not the Imp. I almost called him the Imp. For the Crab Cake. Spell Chain for the greater good here? Just create... You know what's serious? Seriously, though, this is actually really good. This gives a lot of turns. Yeah, absolutely, actually. Purge. You could Purge here, actually. I don't really need the money. I'm looking for... What? Holdover would be good on... Holdover actually super also answers Patient, right? You hold over that Spell Chain nonsense. I'd really like to just put a -1 on it, though, right? Make it 3 Ember for that. You might leave Purge copies in, by the way. I think it is just a -1 on that, right? Yeah. There's no way you take a holdover on that, actually. We're going to the magic shop no matter what. Removals. Train stewards. Yes. They're hard to play and hard to do anything with. Battlestone. Nah, I think we hit. I'm going to save my cash. I think the Purge Stone, though, unironically into a pattern shift, right? I think that's good. I'm thinking. It's not... I could just play these. They're not terrible, right? Is that worth more than 100 gold to me? It's tough. 100 gold is kind of... I mean, 100 gold is literally a removal. If I'm going to buy a removal, I should take the 10 shards here, because it gives me more value than the boons would. There's the opportunity cost there. Yeah, I think the Purge is good. I will remove 1 Train Steward, 1 Pattern Shift on the next floor for certain. Oh, Crab Cake's back. Look, he loaded back in. His art is back. What a bizarre bug. I have no idea what caused that. It's like his art got unloaded somehow. Yeah, so next floor, I want to do a -1 in for the greater good and a -1 into work shift. A +10 goes into Tuning Fork, because this thing just becomes a heavy killer very quickly with any magic power. If they show me nothing good, I give it a 20 in consume and it goes away and it just kills a unit and then dies. Which is fine. Yeah, I'm going to take the Purge Stone here and go to 100. I think we're fine with that. Ring 7. Am I concerned about Ring 7? The only reason I would skip this Purge Stone is if the 10 shard upgrade there is concerning. Is it? Kind of. It depends on what they show me, right? If it's Purifiers, I think we answer it handily. I always kill the Purifier and the tank. without much concern. I don't know. I think we're strong enough for this, right? I have snakification for really bad stuff. I can ascend things and not... And yeah, I can ascend purifiers. I think this is correct. I don't know. We'll go to exactly 100 here. This keeps the divinity at 9, which is very important because, of course, Rosette doesn't gain stats in this stupid... Ah, look at the logbook. All right, Exis, next comment. You already heard me about this. You need to give your champion stats when it levels up. Okay? Like, this, you can't be doing this 0-10 going into the divinity. If I go to 105 shards on this run, I lose. Which means it's actually really important that I didn't have an infusion on Cinder Shell, right? Yeah, wow, okay. Yeah, wow, that's really tough. Mark of Invasion. Conduits. Now, we respect the hell out of this. I have enough money to do the rerolls I need to do, and I'm taking no boons. This is horrifying. You could trade here. I could also just die here. Yeah, this is too much extra to deal with. I don't want to spend my dine and dashes on this, on these dudes. I need to be killing the conduit every turn, pretty much. Yeah, we could get the conduit masters at 100 shards. We could just get sent. We could just get sent. We don't get sent, fortunately. But we could have been sent, right? We did get an upgraded Gilded Wing. Good lord. Let's just start working on that dude, huh? I could just kill it. It has melee weakness. I think I just kill it, though. It's 290. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I just kill that dude, huh? I could save Ember Drain here. Crab Cake on top, and then ascend Rosette later. I think I will, honestly. Here's what you do. I could Rosette and then pattern shift it. I think you just send this dude so I don't have to think about it. I'm weak early. Yeah, just get rid of this man. We'll play Rosette middle, I think. Catch as a collector, technically, sure. Hey, look, it's doing great work. Cool. So, Dine and Dash. Oh, again, an upgraded Gilded Wing. Gross. Cinder Shell has to come in on to Rosette's floor. 110%. We should palm reading first, you dolt. Get rid of pattern shifts, dead weights, keep the wax pinions. I want to double ascend next floor. Yeah, good. Okay. I just keep giving armor up top. Yep. Dine and Dash, we need to address the Wilt Wings and the Conduit here. Terrifying. Rocket Speed. And then I may as well put in Sourling, I suppose. Just get it out of here. It's fine. No reason not to. Get the Collector. Okay. Double Ascends incoming. Order matters. I wish to ascend Rosette. And then Cinder Shell. I will Crab Cake and pattern shift it. And pattern shift it. Hey, we did it. Alright, cool. Alright. I'm scared of this Gilded Wing that got up. Every single Gilded Wing is being upgraded. Oh my god. Alright, we're going to put Tuning Forks into these Wilt Wings, I think. I'm just going to Dining Dash the 200 damage monstrosity on top. Do I kill him? Hilarious. Do I kill him? Or the greater good? Does an extra 30. Yikes. Big yikes, actually. I could trade Pyre Health on this man. He's currently doing, or he has what? 204 minus 88. God, and to think I wanted to record 2 episodes tonight, and then Sweetkin Arcadian gives me the nightmare. He has 116, so he's doing 3 hits on me. 2 hits because I have quick. So if I double dine and dash him, he actually dies in an unbelievable turn. The question is, am I willing to trade 20 on him? Maybe. Maybe. Because I have another... Look at these Gilded Wings. How does this game hate me so much? Have you seen this combat? 4 upgraded Gilded Wings? This is astronomical. Why does this game hate me? I mean, I guess this is like the Divinity, but worse, right? The Divinity doesn't even put up that much HP on turn 1 and 2. Jesus. Good lord. Okay, how do I approach this? Because of the stealth, I can't actually put anything on top floor, which is stupid. I could play Crab Cake and get him killed. He technically has an extinguish trigger. I'm a genius. Okay, we get rid of the Wilt Wings. All right. I think I ascend the conduit on the bottom here. I'm going to double ping up top, right? He dies now to the quick. Good. I think it's correct. We'll work on this Gilded Wing on middle later. I would ascend to the middle conduit, except I don't think that's correct. It dies to the quick anyway. So I should ascend things that I would rather ping later. Ugh, this stealth actually hurts me on the Silent Marksman for the greater good. I would have preferred any of the others because then I could ascend a Train Steward on the floor, but it is what it is, I suppose. Yeah, we're gonna ascend the Light Wings. It's fine. He just dies. And I'm gonna get the Sourling killed because I might want the Train Steward in the end. Alright, we don't take damage here. Show me for the greater good again? Okay. Okay, let's think. First things first, Ember Wave. We're just going to put everything into the Gilded Wing because the Winged Conduit is dead. If I take extra damage into Mr. Marksman, oh no, it's fine. Right? I don't care that much. I'll give him Crab Cake. Yeah, I'll give him Crab Cake. If I can ascend the Conduit out of the way here as well. If I need to. I might actually do this anyway, right? There's no reason not to. I have the extra ascend. One of them goes into Crab Cake, one of them goes into this thing, save some damage. Sure, it's dead. Good job. If I quadruple ping this is 86, 101, and then 33, so 134. 134 plus 126. He has 260. He actually dies? Good lord. Do I need to play this? 171 minus 126, that's 45. So he would hit me once. So this Tuning Fork actually saves me 10. And I get to now Crab Cake and ascend it on the floor. Wow. I would love to pattern shift the Gilded Wing here on middle, but it just goes to the Pyre and kills me, so I can't do that. This is why pattern shift is a problem. And I don't want to send the Conduit somewhere because... yeah, no reason to. Alright. Unbelievable. Okay. Alright, we just do the same thing again, actually. Crab Cake up top. We dine and dash the man repeatedly. And then what? Alright. How am I going to approach this? I could actually send the Marksman to the back. Probably good. It's better to have that in the back than the Snail. Sure, actually. Doesn't change anything otherwise. I take 10, but it's okay. It's fine to take 10. We finally get for the greater good here. So here's the deal. We do Crab Cake. We ascend Crab Cake. I'm going to ping both of the conduits, and I'm going to take for the greater good. What did I get? I got a shaman. Hell yeah, brother. I'm gonna get Train Steward killed on middle. That shaman is huge. Cool, and I get another for the greater good. We take 240 damage. Unbelievable. Get him for the greater good. Some stealth? I mean, we saved like 80. Don't click anything else. I knew that whatever I spawned out of for the greater good was never going to make it worse, but things like Dine and Dash or whatever, they might. Don't click them. It's fine. We stack this dude a hell of a lot. Yeah, this guy's gonna clap. Look at his numbers. Good lord. He's doing 60. He dies doing like 67. That's kind of crazy. We take 10, but it's free. I'm going to click another Snakification. Empowering Care and Work Shift. These are actually both really good cards for this deck as well. But as you can tell, just being able to end an enemy is pretty good. Give me Snakification. Increase all Pendulum. Increase all buff effects on friendly units and debuffs on enemy units by X. This can do some weird stuff, but I don't think it helps enough. And X cost is kind of hilarious. Dilation again. I mean, Dilation is an interesting... No, I have Crab Cake. It's just better. Yeah, alright, skip it. Okay. Really glad I didn't take that trial. Somehow, that game tried really hard to kill me. And we got out of it? Unbelievably? Yeah, wow. We're getting rid of Train Steward here, for sure. And then I'll think about the other stuff. Hellvent is on the unupgraded Cinder Shell, or rather the uninfused, because he needs the cost 0. He is just a better Train Steward, and maybe his ability works sometimes. That's it. That's it. Hell's Banners? It's not bad. Eventually I stopped casting those things, though. First Hell Pact, immediately punished for not taking Dilation. Let's see. What could they show me that I would care about enough? Lightstone Casing, actually? Put, like, more stuff in Dine and Dash, maybe? I'll reroll this, sure. Forever Flame is cute. I don't think it's necessary. Worn Grindstone? You know, it's better than you think. The other removal is what? Probably a Pattern Shift? Sourlings will sometimes do something productive. Pattern Shifts rarely do. Let's stay the course. Remove Consume into anything. No, remove Consume Snakification. Actually huge. You think I'm kidding? Absolutely, we click that. Yes. -1 goes into For the Greater Good first. 20 in Consume. No, I like these cards. Reroll it. Holdover. Holdover Snakification. If you remove enough cards, this is technically the same thing, right? Now the -1 goes into Snakification. I'd rather it be playable. What does my deck look like on a reroll? Let's see, 0, 0, nothing, nothing, 1, 2. Dine and Dashes don't count. They just kind of appear in my hand, right? So they don't actually take draw. That's so strong. So they're just free cards. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Play all the Pattern Shifts. I really only have 5? 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards on a reroll. Wow, that's good. Okay. I have 4 Ember. I can just play Snakification at the 2 cost. Isn't it just busted if I hold this over, though? Like, it's so good. Just kill a mini-boss. Doesn't this answer so many of our problems? Have it every turn? Because otherwise I have it every other turn. We didn't see the patient answer, by the way. So we just need to hit For the Greater Good fast, basically. That's it. That's it. So what's the most inconvenient card to play here? Is it Pattern Shift? Or is it Sourling? The double Sourling floor could theoretically bait Seraph, so I actually think it's really good because the first couple ways I can just blast with Dash. So we're going to kick a pattern shift here, I believe. There technically are turns where the double Wax Pinion draw is really good because of the quick on my Pyre, right? So I'll leave in both of those. Palm Reading technically means I get around a For the Greater Good faster. It is like a draw relic. It discards basically everything. So it's actually ridiculously good. So we kick a pattern shift here. Yes. I'm going to take a -1 into Work Shift, and I'm going to hold over Snakification. Snakification on the Divinity is unbelievable. Imagine this card on the previous combat. Remove, consume, hold over, Snakification just ends that Gilded Wing that they spawned every turn. And this combined with Dash, I'm very confident that we clear Divinity waves. It's true. It's true. Yeah, we do this. This is so strong. -1 goes into Work Shift. It's a really good card. The +10 goes into Tuning Fork, so it does 65 damage. Look how good this card is. Man, it's weird. Some of the cards in this clan are so strong, and then some of the cards in this clan are just not. Really bizarre. I gave up a removal for that, but I'm actually super cool with it, I think. So, sure. I'm technically at 22 cards because the Dashes aren't real cards. So, cool. We'll move on. Patient is the scariest one, but we're at the most respectful number we can be, 100 out of 100. Alright, 50 life. Don't kill me, Patient. Don't be top floor, please. Alright, it's fine. First things first, palm reading. I just want to drop every card. Let's see, I don't want pattern... a single pattern shift is good next turn because I can move Seraph away. Get rid of these Sourling, I think. I don't need Snakification on this current draw, actually. Slows me down a little bit. I'll leave in one pattern shift. And if I discard the Cinder Shell, it guarantees Snail next turn. It's kind of a weird thing, but it's true. This technically tells me that Snail is the draw priority unit that the RNG will select next turn, which is kind of neat. So I'm always seeing Snail next turn anyway, because, let's see, Palm Reading actually chose your next hand. And the leftmost card is your draw priority unit that it picks, so. Alright, fine. I think I only discard these 4. Takes me to 12. I will redraw Snakification in time. I want to hit... What is it called? Yeah, I want to hit For the Greater Good ASAP. Yeah, we're good with this kick. 12 cards. Top card will be Shimmer Snail. Okay. How do I approach this? He's doing 31. He'll be going down to 29 next turn. So I have to put Cinder Shell in front on middle here. Right? Yes. Ah, Ember Wave. It technically doesn't matter. I'm not going to incant him if I don't need to. I will put Rosette in the back. I don't play these cards. I'm not worried about the Shade Wings here, right? He's got the days. He's gonna die. The Light Wings is maybe concerning because he's gonna come middle, spawn a Light Wings. My plan is I left a pattern shift on top and I'm gonna draw the Snail. So my next turn is Snail top, pattern shift Seraph, and then blast middle. I don't have to play these Dashes. They just come back next turn. It's okay. Yeah, I think so. I think this is cool, right? I believe so. And then next turn, once I move him away, I dine and dash both light wings since they're attacking. And maybe we draw Pinion to send the shell up. We end turn. Okay. Okay. My 4 Ember is... Right, I have to accept the Ember Drain 100%. I could evac one of my units here. How do I approach this? I do think I think I skipped the Cinder Shell on this turn, on top floor. And I think... It's interesting, I could play him. I'm always playing for the greater good. My consideration here is you pattern shift Seraph, and wherever he goes, it's fine. He goes top, he hits that top floor, fine. But that does mean that he will drop melee weakness top and then leave on that turn, which is pretty good for me. And that lets me ping the light wings for free here, right? And then I can evacuate Cinder Shell, I believe. Yeah, we're going to pattern shift. He goes up, it's fine. Cool. I evacuate. First things first, ping these 2 dudes that are hitting here. I could for the greater good in middle. I could rocket speed. I don't think I'm worried about rocket speed. Who gets this dine and dash here? I'm pretty confident it is the light wings. You could let the hit come through, right? If you let the hit come through, it prevents the damage, but it's fine. I think for the greater good is better up top. I think so. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to, for the greater good, top. It's fine. We'll leave the purge copy in. I'm going to ping this. I'm going to stay the course. And I'm elevatoring... What? I think I need to actually start stacking HP on the top floor. So I'm going to elevator nurturer here. Yeah, I need to start the stacking of HP into snail here. Okay? Right, he leaves that floor. Good. We now can evac our Cinder Shell. Yeah, evac. Good. I then... Yeah, check this, actually. You put... Sourling... Crab Cake bottom. You ping the Shade Wings, and this Sourling now baits Seraph. Right? Or I could even kill the Gilded Wing here, right? True. I'm just going to snakification the Gilded Wing. Get out of here, man. Leave the Crab Cake alone. We don't play Dine and Dash. I guess I can play it up top. It doesn't matter. They have quick, right? Yeah, we bait here. What a good bait. Excellent. So now we get second Cinder Shell on the floor. I could just freely dine and dash up top. It's no problem. Right? Yeah. We lose our middle floor. I actually play for the greater good middle. Or no. Sourling just baits it. Look at these Sourlings. Absolute chads. Quill Marksman is a huge hit up top. I want to send that to the back ASAP. We're looking good here, kids. I'm not going to call it a victory, but we're looking good. Sourling, unbelievable. This man is too good. I now palm reading first. Pattern shift, go away. Dead weight, go away. I do want snakification next turn. Cool. Start sending up some armor. Get him, bud. Let's see. Work shift. I want to work shift the Quill Marksman back because it is now the strongest unit on my floor by such a large margin. And I'd like the snail to get punched to lose his melee weakness. I need to address this next floor a little bit, I believe. There are a few ways I could do this. Let's see. Next turn. If I draw a pattern shift, it could be nice to send Seraph away. Otherwise, I have to incant him next turn, which is unfortunate. We're always going to ping the bottom Shade Wings here. There's no reason to keep it alive. It's just a matter of, do I kill one of these Light Wings? Because he's going to go top and drop a Light Wings there. And I'd like to not eat 100 damage into my man, so I'm going to incant him a little bit here, sadly. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it is correct to do so. Right, okay. Big turn, big turn. Let's see, palm reading. Dead weight, go away. I'll leave. Pattern shift can go away now. Sure. Crab cake is sent upstairs. Or the greater good comes in. Oh, a sycophant, nice. I could play the other one, or I could just snakification the 290, which I will absolutely do. Let's see, 10 comes in, kills the sycophant. How does this work? Oh, the quick. So we actually kill all these and then patient punches the sycophant here. So in that case, I would prefer what? How do I want to approach this? I think this is a fine floor then. So I'm going to snakification the Gilded Wing for sure. Alright, we'll just send it on bottom floor then. It's fine. Kill that dude. Cool. Alright, 3 melee weakness on our dude. That's not great. But we'll just keep giving him armor, and eventually it'll stop being a problem. I took 15 to the pyre. By the way, I didn't vocalize this. I hadn't played Rocket Speed yet because I wasn't shown the opportunity, and I took 15 to the pyre for it. But the truth is I don't care, because if Seraph goes to the pyre, I'm losing. And our top floor is currently killing a 290. Our top floor claps, actually. Huh. Take a heal somewhere. No one's hurt. Wow. Very cool. So I guess I just kill the next floor? I don't want to rally Seraph anymore, so sure, whatever, I suppose. Whatever. I could rearrange this floor a little bit. Do I want to? Not really. This is a fine order here. Sure. Cool. Works for me. Works for me. Alright, for the greater good, get in there, buddy. I'm playing both of you here. Sure. How many are on this floor? 6? Another for the greater good is actually just stronger here, right? I could just kill it if I don't like it. This is a lot of stats. Wow. I should have played palm reading first, by the way. I don't want a clergyman in front. I'm going to kill him. I guess I could kill him next turn. I don't have to do this now, right? It's true. I do not have to do it now. Let's see. I could drop Wax Pinion. Oh, actually, it's better if I kill him now, right? It is. Yes, because I can now put Crab Cake on the floor. Yeah. And give armor. Yeah, that's just better. Sure. Okay. Alright. Crab Cake technically doesn't rally because it says morsel. I think we're good, actually. We have enough stats on this floor. Let's try for the greater good. What do we get? Ooh, Quill Marksman. Can I send that to the back? I sure can. That's really good hits. Some really strong hits here. Okay, so I just I think I actually do take the rallies because I don't want my floor to have to go through these big dudes. So I snakification the front dude, and then I dine and dash here, and then I don't rally him anymore except to send a dude to the back floor. I think we win on this. We totally do, actually. Well, no sense clicking it then. This is the boss you don't mess around with when you're shown it like this, right? I think it is correct, and it would represent bigger numbers to send the Quill Marksman to the back here and not let it die. But I don't want to mess around, right? We win. We have the X. Take the X. That's actually surprisingly powerful. Huh. Very cool. It was a 136 hit on our shell, but he was fine. He takes it. Cool. 15 damage taken? Not really. We have the pyre rationing scales for this. Alright. Hopefully we get through this before... Oh, 2-hour mark almost happening. Rip. I wanted to record 2 episodes tonight. Who the hell did I think I was? I always want to draw cards first. I need to see the good snakification ASAP. I have not seen my... Right, I have not seen my Ascend yet. Pattern Shift is too much of a gamble here, I think. Sourling is not it on this combat. I want to get rid of that deadweight, please. I think I discard the Cinder Shell next. Because this floor, it's always Shimmer Snail, Rosette, Cinder Shell, middle. That's 3 of my Ember. And then yeah, I think that's fine. And then I can play Crab Cake next turn, and it's acceptable. Crab Cake also just kind of dies to the Divinity, doesn't it? Sure does, actually. Sure does. It's true. Rosette has to go top floor, or else she dies. So Cinder Shell just kind of lives on middle on his own. I could give him some armor next turn. It's not a bad idea. I think playing 2 of them is wrong, though. I'm going to drop the second one for now. I'll ascend him later, I think. Well, I'd like to get him scaled, though, right? But he would just die. I only draw 6 cards. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, it's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 more. If I discard 3 only, then I'm down to 13 in the deck. I think we clobber the first wave no matter what, though. Because Faulty Loader, Dine and Dash, Tuning Fork coming up. Not worried about them. So we get 4 turns to set up, I believe. It's true. Snakification's going to neuter the second wave as well. I think we kick the second Cinder Shell here. I do think that is correct. I'm going to struggle to keep 1 alive. And playing out 2 is going to be difficult. Once I see the Wax Pinion, I think we can do it. Yes. I don't want him to die. Alright, so order of operations matters. The Shimmer Snail, the tongue twister, must go top floor. Yes. Rosette must go top floor. She only lives because the enemy does 9. Cinder Shell will be played middle. He can take some rounds. It's fine. I kill as many of the dudes on middle as the game will let me. I'll just dine and dash. Every round I kill one of these front dudes, they don't threaten me at all, so it's cool. Okay. Good. We saw the Wax Pinion, very strong hit. We bring him up. This is a good turn for him because he actually lives now. We also see the big snakification, which is pretty huge value. We dine and dash. Interesting. I actually think I dine and dash bottom floor. I snakification the heavy. I mean, these dudes have melee weakness. I can deal with them next floor, I think. Do something to them. Crab Cake technically deals 60 on death. It's not bad. Starting to ascend him is good too. Well, no, because he dies. Right. He doesn't live. He is currently just an entombed explosive with endless. Right. We have other solutions for this combat. Let's worry about this third floor here. So, snakification, always. Kill 1. Kill 2. Kill 3. I don't care about the shaman. I'm gonna kill clergyman, I think. Oh no, maybe I draw rocket speed and they're neutered, so in that case I will kill... I'll work on the front dudes. I think we're actually fine on them now, but we're okay. We're technically trading up on HP, it's fine. Okay, only one sneaks by. I must snakification the Darkwings. I must play for the greater good. Stealth. Good stealth. Okay, I will play rocket speed here. Rocket speed lets me disrespect a little bit, which I appreciate a lot. I will now kill the Wiltwings on the bottom. I will... Top floor is clearing itself. Good. Ah, that stealth was a good hit. Because of the snakification, I don't really get to play the spell chain for the greater good. It's interesting because I did play the spell chain copies in Seraph, so I think that was good, right? And here, because I'm going to be leaning on that snakification more, I don't think I will play it as much. But we're also finally not dealing with Ember Drain, so I don't know. And I'm also not playing Crab Cake here, so I don't know, it's weird. I think I actually could do whatever I want. I could trade 3 on the redirector from its spikes and start working on one of these guardians, which I think is correct. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna trade 3 on this dude. It's fine. I'm cool with it. We're cool with it. Don't ascend anything else, by the way, because they get spikes now. Sure, cool. I'll trade 3. Top floor's cleared, good. We'll definitely clear the shaman, no problem. I want to lift in Cinder Shell every time here. I need his scaling. Good. Good. Alright. Let's see. Snakification goes on chains here every time. I don't want to deal with his curses. Goodbye, bud. Top floor is cleared. Good. Once I redraw my heals, I'm going to try to get my dudes a little higher on stats. Maybe they'll show me a full heal dude from Greater Good here. What'd I get? I got the Marksman. I might want to push him to the back, huh? He's good. He's important. Interesting. We're going to work on this dude on bottom. Or middle, rather. Leaving in these purge copies is super okay with me. It's true. I might just eat this Vengeful Shard. I'm cool with it. It's fine. Let's see. Dine and Dash twice. Pops. Oh, interesting. We're really close on the top. We're doing 180, huh? So a single pop. Let's see, 31 by 3, so he's doing 62. We could solve this in a lot of ways, right? I never get a one-shot on one of these dudes. Can I ascend one? We're doing 40s? No, not really. I'm not worried about the Protector. He's alone, he sucks. It's fine. I could actually ascend a Light Harnesser and hit it once, and it dies to the pyre, which is really good, actually, right? It's the best use of my ascend on this turn. Yeah. We save the Quill Marksman with that play, by the way. We ascend one of these pyre dudes. They look bad. They do 88 to me right here, but I just pop them once and they do zeros. I will play the Vengeful Shard. There's no reason not to. I will Snakification a Gilded Wing. Sure. I'm going to Pattern Shift something. And it's just going to be the Divinity, right? I don't want that card in the redraw. Cool. I now get a free 65 damage somewhere. Where do I want that? Probably in a Light Harnesser. I'll kill him next turn with a Dine and Dash. Yeah, cool. Cool, yeah. You know, I don't actually think Cinder Shell has gotten any damage from its ability this entire run. Which is unfortunate. I do want to put Sourling on top floor here, actually. I'm going to ascend that lad. Because he weakens the Divinity. Big value. Crab Cake technically exists here. We always Dine and Dash the Harnesser here. I think we do 290 here. 90 plus 210, yeah. Work, shift, good. I want to push the Marksman to the back, I'm pretty confident. Yes. I don't want him attacking first. He eats spikes, he gets hit and Relentless. He's the most important one for Relentless as well, because he does the most damage. Yeah, get back there, bud. Good job. Go team. Cool. Good. You'll love to see it. Snakification goes into the biggest HP dude on the bottom floor. Higher Wings. Yeah. I can always Snakification this Gilded Wing, but I think we just kill it outright. I'm going to pop the Redirector. I might trade another 3 on him, actually. So let's take out the Defender here with the piercing attacks. Fine. Okay, what are we looking at? Oh yeah, we get another -1 into the Divinity here. Sourlings are going to do huge work. I think I have one more, which is even better. True, I sure do. We overflow. We're doing the numbers. So let's stay the course. Kill the Clip Defender. Good. I just ascend this Light Wings, get it out of there. I think it dies. It's fine. Start working on the Reflector. I think I Snakification. We always kill one of these dudes, so I'm going to Snakification the Guardian because it threatens me. I'm just going to ping out the Redirector. There's no reason to do anything else to it. I ascend the Light Wings to get it killed. And I could play this for the greater good on another floor. I can't do it on top, sadly. Or I could actually just burn this Pattern Shift so I never see it again. Which is actually pretty good, right? It's actually pretty decent. And I'd like to play the other Sourling up top because it neuters the Divinity's damage just a little bit. So yeah, we'll just play out the Pattern Shift and not mess with it. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, what do we have here? This is a good turn. We always overrun the Clipped Reflector here. I don't care about him at all. So we just nuke the mini-boss. Neat. I want to work on bottom floor. How do I do that? This is my Relentless turn, right? Sure is. Oh, I should have palm reading, by the way. Wax Pinion's not bad next turn. I could ascend something to the Pyre, just trade Pyre health for it. Seeing the other for the greater good is nice as well, because I may or may not play this one. Well, I'm definitely playing one of them, actually. Nice, actually. Nice. Alright. I want to kill overcharged apprentices here. Right, I definitely do. I could trade Pyre Health and ascend out like the Clip Shaman. It's not a bad idea. It's not bad because if the Divinity goes to the Pyre, we're gonna lose. Like, we're not gonna do enough damage otherwise. True. True. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to start playing for the greater goods on other floors, and if they show me the healer, I'm going to kill a unit on my floor, ascend it up, and get it killed, right, with Dine Dash, because that full heal guarantees a relentless win here. We're basically, the HP here is, if you imagine, it's just Rosette doing all the work it can to stop the Divinity's sweep damage. Alright, yeah, it is true. We just kill units for the Relentless floor at this point. And I'm going to trade 5 and send the Clip Shaman up. And I'm going to pop... what? I'm just going to put 65 into Divinity here, I think, actually, right? Yeah, honestly, it's fine. Yeah, probably should have done that on top floor. I punched through a little bit of armor that way. It's okay. Yeah, sure. Alright, this is good because the Ascends here are the Absolvers. Every time they die, no relentless concerns whatsoever. I wish to snakification for my relentless turn, so I'm going to blast the reflector here, and I'm going to double pop the guy in back, and we're going to play Vengeful Shards, and we're okay. I know I talked about possibly levitating a healer, but the RNG of that is more concerning than anything. How close are we? We are close, man. Dang. Snakification this thing out on top. That's a fair amount. I get to heal 1 unit. If I heal 1 unit to get another round, it needs to be the one that does the most damage here. Oh, man. Who does the most damage? I mean, it's his back dude for sure, right? For sure. Let's do the math. Maybe there is a possibility that someone is able to get 2 rounds. So let's see, 56 divided by 14, it's exactly 4 hits. If I add 23, he goes to, let's see, 79. That's 6 hits. That is optimal. It's an extra 300. Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. I could get 60 by playing Crab Cake. I think we just put these numbers into the Divinity here. How close are we? How close are we? This is close as hell. He has 3627 plus 2. Okay, plus 2. 3629. Alright, he's taking 3594. And is taking 62 on the bottom, but it doesn't matter because of the armor. Right, of course. He takes it to the armor. Does he die to the pyre? hold up. Let's run this. I think he dies to the pyre just narrowly, and I may be actually through by... No, we're actually okay. Check this. Hold up. Run this. This is a slow combat. We're going to go a little faster than that. My For the Greater Good floor doing an unbelievable amount of work here. Trying its hardest. I'm a believer. And these quill marksmans are ridiculously good. What good hits. I think he actually dies to the quick pyre. Oh, the snail. The snail. Oh my god, the snail does so much work. Yeah, 35 life. That floor's dead. Yeah, 60 there. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Oh man, perfect kill. I haven't had a pyre kill in forever. Anyone who tells you rocket speed is bad, man. God, that was way harder than it should have been. 2 hour and 15-minute nonsense run. Probably the best run of Monster Train modded I've played with these clans, honestly. Yeah, ignore the fact that I kind of threw on Ring 4 and had to restart. That was a dumb mistake on my part. This run was excellent. Let's hit the run summary. It was a victory, alright? Let me just tell you, turns out holdover kill an enemy unit is pretty decent. And For the Greater Good, turns out this is a life-saving card. This card is so good, and I talk about this a lot, but this card gets a bad rap just because it's up against the two best upgrades in the game in an event, right? An event just says, you know what, you can win on offense, you can win on defense, or you can pick For the Greater Good. But in the runs where For the Greater Good is excellent, this is run saving. This is such a good card, truly. I really, really love showing off how good this card still is, right? Even after the change. So hell yeah. I have a lot of good stuff to say. Snakification, good. Rocket speed did a hell of a lot of work here. The quick pyre was really important with the holdover wax pinion. Also, wax pinion is an incredible card. This thing is just so good, especially if you have a way to give vapor funnel or something like that. It's really interesting how we had different solutions to Patient and Divinity, right? The crab cake was a big important part of survival on Patient, whereas crab cake was not even played on Divinity. Sourling mattered a lot in both places. Give this dude some credit, he helped. I think we lose if we don't play that Sourling on the Divinity, by the way. Just saying. What else is there? Tuning Fork, awesome. Palm Reading, awesome. Honestly, this is just a great example of the best cards in both clans coming to play. And the run was still really close, so maybe that's telling, right? I mean, For the Greater Good, saving the day. Dine and Dash did such hard work carrying here. I cannot even properly describe how good this card is. So good I duped it, and I still would have played more of them if I had them. Yeah, kill unit, good. Kill backline, good. Yeah, wow. This really is just the best units coming to play, the best spells coming to play to carry the worst units. I don't think Cinder Shell's ability worked once. It was never pulling me up to his floor and showing the stat gain. I do not think this actually did anything. It was just a multi-strike unit that had more life than a train steward, which is absolutely tragic. This unit is so bad. It's so terrible. This could have been anything else, right? Anything that doesn't kill itself. Like, what else? Like, I was shown what? Like, I mean, I couldn't have taken a buffet unit because it dies, right? It kills itself, so that sucks. I couldn't have taken Gala Lizard because it descends. It kills itself. I would have taken anything. Absolutely anything at all. Wow. Any two-space decent unit, and there were just none. That really tells you a lot. This is spells, carry. That's exactly this. It's snail plus spells, carry everything. Also, thank you, rationing scales. I'm pretty sure that thing was incredible. Yeah, rationing scales really carrying here. Anyway, I don't want to keep you too much longer. I'm at 2 hours and 20 minutes. I wanted to record 2 episodes, and I'm not going to. And yeah, wow, unbelievable. All right, good run, big wins. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I do really appreciate your time. As always, give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks. Oh, actually, I do have one thing to say. There's one more episode in this series. We're going to be playing with Sally. That comes next. All right, that's it. Take care, folks.